Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been gone for a month now. I'm back and we're back and we're better because I've got 30 inches of curly hair on me right now. Is she silly? Look at that. What? It's summer, the sun is out, the weather's getting hot. I'm sorry, but this is just the vibe that we're on. What I've got on my head is a wig from Lovfir. Lovfir? I'm gonna put the name here, Lovfir store from Amazon. It is a 30-inch wig. It doesn't really look 30 inches because it's curly, but when you pull this down, it really be at the ass. It's a 13x4 frontal and it is a density of 180%. It didn't come pre-plucked. Actually, tell a lie. It says it comes pre-plucked with baby hairs, but I sure did go in and pluck this again. I actually dyed this jet black. It did come very black though, I can't lie. It didn't come in that natural 1B color, but I do like quite an intense black. So I did just go in and dye it with Adore hair dye in a jet black. And we're gonna jump straight into the tutorial. I'm going to have the link to this hair in my description box below. And hello. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel and share. So we're just gonna go in with doing our stocking cap method. I'm using my Ebin yellow wig glue. You guys know I love this stuff. And I just applied that onto my skin. I don't apply it on my actual hair because we don't have time for ripping out our edges. Look at the gorgeous unit over here. I just wanted to show you guys what it was looking like. And I cut my wig in a zigzag motion because if you cut it in a straight line, it becomes more visible to the human eye. So just try and cut it in like a jagged zigzag pattern if you can. And then I use some eyeshadow. I simply do this because it allows me to apply my glue exactly where I need to put it. When I don't use eyeshadow, I tend to get glue like on my skin instead of just under my lace. And now I'm using a waxing stick to spread out my glue so it can be very evenly spread. You want to have like a very seamless, even spread of glue. I use one layer of glue and I dry it until it becomes basically invisible. Once it's clear, I pull my lace over the glue and press it in ever so slightly. So I had already put foundation on my lace, but I felt like it was still a bit too light. So I just went over it with my bronzer. And then I make sure to use Ebin Firm Holding Spray in my lace because I think this just gives it a different level of melt. Like, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'm using my hairdryer to just dry it in. Now you're going to see me using the comb side of my brush to take out the Ebin spray from the hair because the Ebin spray is so strong it actually sticks the hair down to the lace. I needed to use my comb just to get rid of the stiffness in the hair, and then I go in with my melting band. I mean, it's not a melting band, it's just an elastic band which I use to melt the lace. And yeah, we're just making our parting now. If you already know me, you know I love edges. I can't help myself from doing it. I just have to. It's just standard. It's procedure at this point. But yeah, I'm just carving up my edges.
Baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do.
And before I go in and cut my baby hairs off, I do like to hot comb it forward. As you can see me doing here, this hot comb is very hot because I actually put it on the stove. And then I'm just got to being my actual hair. Look at the difference that it makes when you put got to be spray and hot comb it. It's basically like a silk press. So I'm just going to continue with those steps over the rest of the front of my hair, which you guys can see me doing now. I'm sorry, but you guys can't tell me that you don't see that difference. That's actually crazy. If you don't have a hot comb, go and invest in a good one and use got2b spray whilst you're hot combing. It makes the world of a difference. Okay, and now onto my personal favorite, my edges, which I'm just cutting diagonally. I use my pencil mini straightener to curl my edges. I recently just got this from Amazon. I'm gonna put the link in my description box if you wanted to purchase. I can't believe I'm only getting this mini straightener now. Look at how it curls the hair. It's so amazing. And I only use mousse to set my edges. So you're just going to see me doing my baby hairs now. And I'll always recommend you to keep a scissor nearby because you do actually need to cut any hairs that are too long. If not, your edges are just going to look all sorts of crazy. And this is exactly why I say keep your scissors nearby. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell the difference between what I just did here. It just gives the edges a softer look when the hairs in the front are a bit shorter. So just don't be afraid to use your scissors as and when you need them. Okay, so on this side, we're literally repeating the same steps all over again. We're cutting diagonally. And actually, I did decide to go with my tweezers on this side of my edges just because I felt as though they were too thick. So I just thinned them out a little bit. And once again, I'm going in with my curlers. Quite self-explanatory, so you guys can just watch me do this side.
If I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself.
So here I decided to put some black eyeshadow in my hair because I did feel like I wanted my parting to be a bit more intense. You can use like black hairspray or anything like that. I just decided to use black eyeshadow because that is what was available. And I'm using my Ebin spray once again just because it fills in the gaps in the lace. So I'm also putting it down my parting line, as you can see there, because it really does fill in the gaps, and I make sure to use my hairdryer to set that in. I'm using the Ultimate Styling Collection curl defining gel and a spray bottle to define my curls. So you want to make sure you absolutely drench the hair in water first, as you can see me doing here. Now I use a paddle brush to brush through the wet hair. So keep on spraying and keep on brushing until you get the desired curl pattern that you want. And I just kept on raking through the hair, brushing the hair until I got the desired curl pattern that I wanted to achieve. Now you're going to need to wait for the hair to dry completely. I left mine to dry for at least 40 minutes. I just started doing things around the house, and once it's completely dry, then you can begin to separate each of the curls, and you want to make sure to separate it a lot if you want your hair to be quite big, because once it dries wet, it does dry kind of flat. So to bring the volume back in, you want to separate each and every single one of the curls that are there. As you guys can see, the curls are looking amazing. They're full, fluffy, defined. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
So don't give away my love. So don't give away. another woman that could take your spot, my love.